Welcome to Top Animal Zone.
When we think of nature, we often imagine harmony, peaceful forests, calm rivers, and animals living in quiet balance. But hidden beneath that calm lies a wilder truth. Some creatures aren't just survivors, they are warriors. With short tempers, fierce instincts, and zero tolerance for nonsense, these animals dominate their territory with raw, unapologetic power. They don't just fight to eat or defend. Sometimes they fight because it's who they are. Welcome to the darker, more brutal side of the wild, where rules are few and mercy is rare. Let's dive into the top 10 animals you definitely don't want to mess with.
Top 1. Cassowary. **** in the animal kingdom. Few birds command as much caution and fear as the cassowary, often dubbed the most dangerous bird on Earth. With its towering size, powerful build, and a helmet-like casque on its head, this bird resembles an ancient warrior in full battle gear. But it's not just about appearances. Cassowaries are notoriously aggressive, territorial, and quick to attack anyone who crosses the line. Standing up to 6 feet, 1.8 meters, tall, and weighing over 130 pounds, 60 kilograms. The cassowary wields powerful legs equipped with dagger-like claws. Its middle toe sports a sharp talon up to 5 inches, 12 centimeters, long, capable of delivering lethal kicks. These birds can charge at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, 50 kilometers per hour, and a single kick can break bones, cause serious injuries, or even be fatal. There have been documented cases of cassowaries attacking humans, especially when provoked or when people approach too closely. What makes them especially dangerous is their unpredictable temper and fierce territorial behavior. They don't bluff. If they feel threatened, they will chase down and strike. Native to Australia and New Guinea, cassowaries typically roam the dense rainforest underbrush, feeding on fallen fruit and remaining out of sight until they're disturbed. So, if you ever find yourself exploring the wilds of northern Australia and you spot a strange blue face with a horned crown peeking through the foliage, take it as your cue to turn around. With cassowaries, curiosity doesn't kill the cat, it might just get the human kicked. Top 2. Canada goose. Peaceful parks, serene lakesides, open grassy fields. These might seem like the perfect places for a quiet stroll until you encounter a Canada goose on duty. With its elegant long neck and calm appearance, it may not look like trouble, but when it comes to defending its nest, the Canada goose becomes a relentless force of nature. Loud, territorial, and utterly fearless, this bird has no problem charging straight at joggers, picnickers, or even large dogs that get too close. During the breeding season, their aggression reaches new heights. They'll patrol their chosen turf like soldiers on high alert, hissing, flapping, and lunging with surprising speed and determination. It doesn't take much to trigger a full-on chase, and many unsuspecting parkgoers have found themselves fleeing from what they thought was just a harmless bird. What's remarkable is that Canada geese don't rely on sharp claws or deadly beaks. Their weapons are noise, boldness, and sheer willpower. When they spread their wings and let out that unmistakable honk, even full-grown adults instinctively back away. They may not be predators or giants of the wild, but their explosive personalities have earned them a fierce reputation. If you ever plan a relaxing day in the park, just remember, if there's a Canada goose nearby, you might be sharing your picnic with a not-so-friendly guardian. Top 3. Bison. Don't let their fluffy, lumbering appearance fool you. Bison are some of the most unpredictable and dangerous animals in North America. At first glance, they might look like massive, shaggy balls of fur casually strolling across the grasslands. But behind that calm demeanor lies a creature capable of explosive and terrifying power. Bison are usually docile, spending most of their time grazing or wandering slowly. However, if they feel threatened or provoked, they can switch from calm to full-blown rage in a heartbeat. Weighing up to 2,000 pounds, over 900 kilograms, and capable of running at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, 56 kilometers per hour. An angry bison is like a biological tank on a rampage. They've been known to smash through fences, flip over cars, and send predators like wolves fleeing for their lives. They don't need sharp claws or fangs. Brute strength and a rock-hard skull are more than enough. During mating season, or when calves are nearby, their aggression can skyrocket, and they won't hesitate to charge at humans who get too close. Asterisk in national parks like Yellowstone, there have been numerous incidents where tourists got too close, trying to take selfies and were chased or injured. One simple rule to follow: admire from a distance, never provoke. Top 4. Rhino. Asterisk rhinos are among the most iconic and powerful animals of the African savanna, massive, muscular, and equipped with a lethal horn right on their faces. But what really sets them apart isn't just their appearance, it's their infamously grumpy temperament. Despite their size, rhinos have terrible eyesight. Their small, weak eyes make it hard for them to see clearly, especially at a distance. Their hearing and sense of smell are only average, but what they lack in sensory sharpness, they more than make up for with an aggressive, no-nonsense attitude. Anything that moves too close, whether it's a jeep, a signpost, or even an innocent-looking bush, can be perceived as a threat and may trigger a full-on charge. Rhinos are not predators and don't actively seek conflict, but if something annoys them, they'll come charging at speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour, about 30 miles per hour, bulldozing everything in their path. Their response to danger isn't flight, it's fight first. Ask questions never. There have been countless reports of rhinos chasing tourist vehicles simply because someone got too close with a camera. With a sharp horn, a multi-ton body, and a mindset that screams, "Don't mess with me," the rhino earns its place as one of the most combative and unpredictable creatures in the animal kingdom. If you're ever on safari and spot a rhino looking your way, don't wave, don't smile, and definitely don't get out of the car. Top 5. Hyena. Asterisk if there were an award for animals that laugh but mean harm, hyenas would win it hands down. Their infamous laugh isn't an expression of joy, it's a warning, a show of dominance, or a signal that they're about to crash someone's dinner party. Hyenas are notorious for their aggressive and domineering behavior. They travel in large clans and won't hesitate to gang up on a leopard, a lion, or any other predator to steal a fresh kill. In their world, nothing is sacred and everything is fair game, especially if it's edible. Beneath the eerie laughter lies a brutal social structure, often ruled by dominant females. Hyena society is full of hierarchy, power struggles, and internal bullying. Lower-ranking members can be harassed or attacked for simply existing in the wrong place at the wrong time. Fights over food or status are frequent, making hyena clans one of the most dramatic and violent soap operas in the animal kingdom. Despite their role as scavengers, hyenas are also skilled hunters and ruthless survivors. They play dirty, fight hard, and live loud. So if you ever hear a creepy cackle in the night, it's not a ghost. It's something worse. It's a hyena, and it's not laughing with you. Top 6. Wild boar. Asterisk there's a reason seasoned hikers give the forest floor a second glance, because somewhere out there, hidden behind the brush, could be one of the most temperamental animals in the wild. The wild boar .it doesn't have the size of a bison, the claws of a bear, or the speed of a cheetah, and yet, pound for pound, it's one of the most dangerous animals you could run into. Built like a muscular, low-riding tank, covered in coarse bristles, and armed with tusks as sharp as knives, the wild boar isn't just tough, it's explosive. What makes it truly terrifying is its unpredictability. It can appear calm and indifferent, grazing in the shadows, and then, without warning, launch into a full-speed charge. Whether it feels threatened, cornered, or just irritated, it reacts with shocking aggression and frightening speed. Its attack can break bones, topple adults, and leave serious injuries in its wake. And once it starts charging, it doesn't hesitate, and it definitely doesn't stop. These beasts are no longer confined to deep forests either. Increasingly, wild boars are wandering into farmland, suburbs, even city edges, chasing down joggers, ramming vehicles, or crashing campsites as if they own the place. Their territorial instincts, combined with their short fuse, make them a walking threat few are prepared for. The wild boar doesn't bluff. It doesn't posture. It simply acts. And if you ever lock eyes with one in the wild, the smartest thing you can do is walk away, slowly, quietly, and without making sudden moves. Because once this furry bullet decides to charge, there's no room for second chances. Top 7. Red panda. The red panda is one of the best visual tricksters in the animal kingdom. With its small size, fluffy reddish-brown fur, innocent-looking face, and big round eyes, it's easy to assume this creature is all cuteness and cuddles like a living teddy bear. But beneath that sweet exterior lies a feisty little warrior that's not afraid to defend itself when threatened. When danger arises, the red panda will suddenly rise up on its hind legs and raise its front paws to appear larger and more intimidating. At the same time, it lets out sharp, startling sounds that basically scream, "Back off, I'm not as soft as I look." If that warning doesn't work, it can launch a surprise counterattack using its sharp claws and quick reflexes, striking with ninja-like precision. Despite not being a predator, the red panda is surprisingly territorial and doesn't tolerate intrusions into its space. Its behavior can be unpredictable, shy and elusive at one moment, but fierce and explosive when cornered. So don't be fooled by that irresistibly cute appearance in the wild. The red panda is living proof that even the smallest animals can pack a serious punch. Top 8. Ostrich. The ostrich, the largest bird in the world, is living proof that you don't need to fly to be absolutely terrifying. Standing up to 2.7 meters tall and weighing over 150 kilograms, this bird is a towering presence, and its temper is just as impressive as its size. What makes the ostrich truly dangerous is its powerful pair of legs. These muscular limbs are capable of delivering a deadly kick, strong enough to break bones or even kill a lion. Equipped with razor-sharp claws on its middle toe, a single strike can cause serious damage not just to predators, but to humans as well. What's even more unsettling is the ostrich's unpredictability. They don't need a clear reason to lash out. Simply entering their perceived personal space, often just a few dozen meters, is enough to provoke a high-speed chase. And yes, they can sprint up to 70 kilometers per hour, about 43 miles per hour, making escape nearly impossible. Normally, ostriches may appear calm or even slightly goofy with their big eyes and awkward stance. But make no mistake, when irritated, they transform into sprinting tanks with attitude. There are plenty of videos showing brave or foolish people getting chased across fields or parks after crossing the line. In short, if you ever come face to face with an ostrich, respect its space, because you definitely don't want to find out what a full-force kick from this flightless fury feels like. Top 9. Lioness. Unlike the roaring, showy male lion, the lioness is quieter, more reserved, but she is the true soul of the pride. While the male enjoys the spotlight, it's the lioness who does the heavy lifting, hunting, raising the cubs, and maintaining order within the group. If the male lion is the king, then the lioness is the fierce general running the kingdom from behind the scenes. In the wild, most hunting is carried out by lionesses. They exhibit remarkable teamwork, stealth, and hunting strategies. A group of lionesses can work together to bring down large prey like zebras, antelope, or even buffalo. Their coordination and patience during a hunt reflect their intelligence and experience. But what makes lionesses truly aggressive is their maternal instinct. When their cubs are threatened, they become relentless warriors. No predator, be it a leopard, a hyena, or even another lion, dares to underestimate an angry lioness. There have been recorded instances of lionesses charging at predators twice their size, risking their lives without hesitation to protect their young. Noble, fierce, and fearlessly protective, the lioness is the ultimate embodiment of quiet strength. On the savannah, one should never underestimate the power of a mother, especially if she's a lion. Top 10. Baboon. Baboons are not just monkeys with wild hair and sharp teeth. They're notorious for having one of the most intense and volatile temperaments in the animal world. Known for their combination of brute force and street-smart cunning, these primates behave more like organized gangs than wild animals. Their social dynamics are complex, and their interactions are often filled with tension, aggression, and manipulation. Living in large troops, baboons operate with a strict hierarchy, where dominant males control access to food, mates, and territory. However, it's not always brute strength that gets you to the top. Baboons are masters of strategy. They form alliances, betray rivals, and even use deception to climb the social ladder. These traits make them both fascinating and intimidating, What really earns them a bad boy reputation is their tendency to interact aggressively with other animals and humans. Baboons have been known to invade campsites, steal food from cars, and even mug unsuspecting hikers. They aren't above snatching the young of their own kind to establish dominance or provoke fights. Despite their intelligence, they are unpredictable and can become dangerous when threatened. Their powerful jaws and sharp canines are not just for show, they're fully capable of inflicting serious injuries. In short, baboons act less like peaceful jungle dwellers and more like rowdy neighborhood thugs. And if they ever move into your area, it's best to keep your windows closed and your snacks hidden. As you've seen, nature isn't just about harmony and balance. It's also full of raw power, territorial instincts, and wild tempers. Some animals don't wait to be provoked. They are the provocation. Their brutal personalities are more than just behavior. They're survival strategies honed by evolution. Whether it's defending territory, protecting their young, or simply asserting dominance, these creatures show us that the wild has its own fierce code of conduct. Thank you for watching Top Animal Zone. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the more savage side of wildlife, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another adventure into the animal kingdom. We've got more untamed stories coming your way. See you in the next video.